What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Tech back with another video. I get talk over to God for God turn on God's open doors and pit way for people on the Lord and the Lord ain't permit today's video. Here at the Washington Commanders, as you guys can see, I'm not home. Um, I'm currently out of town for the weekend. I need to get away for a little bit. Um, I'm currently in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for spend time with family. Spend time people with some peoples. Um, let's say blood relatives, people I know, people I'm really tight with. But yeah, I'm out here hanging out for a little bit, and yeah, I'm back tomorrow, so I'll be coming with the content tomorrow for y'all. But yeah, I'm back with another video. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be on too long because it's not too much to rap about. Commanders get mollywhopped by the Lions 40-22. And we do fall to 3-7, 5 game losing streak. We have not won a game since week 5. We have lost by 27, 22 twice, 21, and I think 24 points in the last 5 weeks. None of these games have been competitive. We've been getting put belt to you know what. These games have not been close. These games have been absolutely atrocious. And I do want to talk about one thing. Um, I'm sorry. Verse of the day for you guys. You can go in First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9 and 10. That'll be your verse of the day. I do apologize about that. Yeah, man. It's bad, bro. This team is bad. It's actually beyond bad. This is atrocious. Joe Whitt Jr. is terrible. Today was kind of night the not the death note. The knife in the coffin. The straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever analogy you want to use for Joe Whitt Jr. That's what that was today for this man. He went to the press. He went from the press box to the field, and it was 1,000 times worse. Um, and players are not making plays either. Frankie Lou is missing like 3-4 tackles every week. Um, Dudes can't cover. Noah Ibanagami got thrown out there because Trey Amos got hurt. Prayers up to Trey Amos. I think he had a foot injury. Ankle. He was out for the rest of the game. Rolled his ankle up. He was out for the rest of the game. Jameer Gibbs got whatever he wanted in a passing game in the run game today. So did David Montgomery. They had like 220 rushing yards. They just did whatever they wanted to do. This defense allowed 44 points, another 40 burger for another offense. It's just time for Joe Wood to go. Like it, I know the players aren't great, and I know Joe is doing his best with dialing up and throwing everything he can throw, but they're not responding to this guy. It's not that Joe Whitt Jr. doesn't know X's and O's. That's not my problem with Joe Whitt Jr. My problem right now is the players aren't responding to him. Um, they're checked out, bro. Like Deron Payne, glassing, if you're the DMV, glassing means stealing somebody, or punching somebody. He glassed Amara St. Brown in the face and towards the end of the first half. Like, wait, you? I'm sorry, my fault. My apologies, but I don't go have on my phone. But yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Deron Payne, Molly Whopping, your boy Amara St. Brown. I don't know what he said to Amara. I don't know what Amara said to him. I don't know what the Wing Dragon and Ross said to that man, but it struck Deron Payne just glassing him in his face. So he got ejected. Quan Martin had unfortunate penalties. Javon Kinlaw too. This team is not disciplined. That's coaching, bro. You can know the X's and O's, you can have all the knowledge, but your team does not respond to you, bro. That's on you, dude. And I get Joe Wood Jr. is not a bad coach. I'm not saying he doesn't know football, he doesn't have any football acumen. That's a lie. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're not responding to him. So either you have to get all new players or you have to get rid of the coach. Which is easier? Getting rid of one coordinator or getting a whole new defensive starting lineup? I think it's easier to get rid of a coordinator. So Joe Wood Jr. is out of here. He has to go. He cannot be here.
He's not good enough right now. And the players are not good enough either. Frankie Louvu has to play better. This has been pathetic for him this year. Frankie Louvu has been garbage. Garbage, I tell you. I'm not done with the defense either. Mikey Samerstill, outside of forcing turnovers, Mikey has been horrible. Mikey has been horrible, bro. Um, I know a lot of people talking about Adam Peters drafting and all that. I have a video about that later. I see a lot of people talking about that in other comment sections and other live streams, other creators. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'll tell you that another time. But um, Mikey hasn't been good this year. Uh, Quan has been horrible. His defense is just terrible, and it's not all on Joe Witt Jr., but he has to take the line of the blame because they're not responding to his coaching. Just not responding to his coaching. And like you gotta laugh at this thing. You gotta laugh at this type of stuff, bro. I know we ain't had Jaden Daniels for 4 games this year. I know we haven't had guys on defense for like about 3 or 4 weeks now. We haven't had Dorrance Armstrong. We haven't had a lot of guys on defense. I understand some of the struggles defensively, especially trying to get pressure on the quarterback. You don't have your best edge rusher, and even with your best edge rusher, you didn't really have a bunch of edge rush. Like edge rush wasn't really your strength before you even lost Doris Armstrong. Now it's even worse. I always give some positives though. I like what I saw from Traylon Burks today though. I would say he actually played pretty well. He caught a 30 yard pass, couple pass. He had three catch 58 yards. Um, Want to see how he continues to develop. See he could be a receiver for us in the future. Maybe a wide receiver brief or something like that. Maybe. Um, like I said, this receiving core is not one of our problems. Do want a legit wide receiver too though, but not really one of our biggest problems. The defense absolutely horrible. I can't even come at the offense. The offense played decent today. Like I didn't love what I saw from the offense, but it if the defense has some life, this game would be competitive and they would have a shot. Offense wasn't bad today. The defense was absolutely dog crap, dog water, whatever you want to call it. It was bad. This is pathetic by this team. And Joe Witt has to go. And I'm going to come to Adam Peters. If I'm Adam Peters, I'm coming to Dan Quinn. I'm gonna say, hey, look here, bro. You either fire Joe Witt or I'm firing you. Like we have to start being real serious about this. This is not good, bro. I don't care if you're a homie. I don't care if it's your boy. You have to fire him, bro. You have to fire him, bro. He's not good enough, dude. He has to go. He has to freaking go. Like, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He has to go. And if he won't go, you can go. If it ain't, we're gonna fire him anyway. But just fire Joe Jr. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. He's not good enough. Uh Mark Mario looked okay today. Um Looked okay. So I like myself from Traylon Burks. Jane Lynn caught a pass today. It's a positive, right? A little positive. There's Jalen Lynn catching a 43-yard pass today. That's good to see from him. It's like he's catching these deeper passes, but the one that look more routine, he's not catching, which is a little weird, but I'm just glad that he's making some type of plays in the game. That's good to see. Benson caught a touchdown today. That's good to see as well. I want to see more of him. Jack Ertz made a disgusting, nasty catch in this game. I like what I saw from Ertz today too. I'm not on team bringing Zach Ertz back or anything like that right now, but uh, he made some plays today. Offense is not the problem. C. Rod ran hard. Bill had a nice run. Just all this defense is not good enough, and it's a lot of blame to go around the players. You can blame on Marshawn Lattimore, but hey, it got worse. Noah Ibn was terrible today. Mike I said Mikey's been inconsistent at best. He's been actually pretty bad as well. I see he's been forcing turnovers and getting PBUs, but if he's not getting a PBU or interception, he's getting cooked. Like it's feast or famine with Mikey Sanders still right now. Mikey's getting a PBU, he's getting an interception, or he's getting baked. Like there's no in between with him. It's feast or famine with him. Like it's no, okay, Mikey looked decent today. Like no, Mikey had a pick, but he also got cooked 55,000 times. Mikey got a pick and a PBU and a nice tackle for loss, but also he got cooked 50 times today. Like it's either feast or famine. Like it's no. Well, Mikey had a really good game today, and then the next week he's absolutely garbage. Like it's I don't know what the heck is going on with Mikey. Mikey is stressing me out. Um, Frankie Lou's been terrible. We already talked about. Jordan McGee wasn't great today either. Just no one was good on that defense today at all. Devon Kinlaw struggled. The whole defensive line struggled getting pushed in the run game, including Deron Payne. And then he got ejected. This team is checked out. And checked out because of Joey Jr. We saw the whole thing of Mikey Sammer still liking comments about Joe in the scheme. Might be him or his wife. Even one like and the Bible says when two become married, they become one flesh. So in other words, let's say for example, Chanel likes something on Instagram and we are like co authors on a post. That's my thoughts because I talk to my wife. Like you get what I'm saying here. Like that's my wife, so she's gonna our thoughts are intertwined at that point because I tell her everything. So if I tell her everything, she's liking this post, liking a comment on that post, that means those are my thoughts as well. So Mikey Sanders still think this. So obviously this is a Joe Witt problem and not just a player problem. Joe Witt has to go. You have to find an experienced defensive coordinator who knows X's and O's, but also will keep his team locked in. Because Joe Witt doesn't have his team locked in. These guys are not locked in. They're not ready to play ball. They're not ready to do anything. They're ready to get cooked. That's all they're ready to do. They're ready to get cooked, deep fried, sauteed with extra seasoning. That's all they're ready for. And it's bad, bro. It's really bad. It's really pathetic, and it's really, really sad that this defense has looked this bad. Um, like I said, the offense wasn't bad today. Uh, but yeah, the line got their revenge, rightfully so. Like they put that belt, and that's what happens. Belt was applied, and what's next? The Dolphins are gonna probably beat us next week. They just beat the Bills. The Dolphins just beat the Bills, bro. The Dolphins have a better record than us right now. The Dolphins are going to probably beat us next Sunday in Madrid, which drops us to 3-8 in a 6 game losing streak. At that point, you have to make a change. I'm not in season firings, but I'm firing Joe Witt Jr. in season. This is Joe Witt's last game. I'm Dan Quinn, and I'm Adam Peters. I'm making that known. Either you fire Joe Witt Jr. during this bye week, or I fire you. That's how bad his defense has been. I have to fire him mid-season because they're not good enough. It's just not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. It's absolutely pathetic. This team stinks. I'm sick of this football team. I'm on the 2026, bro. Like I've already said the season was over with anyway, but now the season's super over with, and I'm hoping this team can understand that this season's over. Like I do not play Jaden Daniels no more. Sit down, Jaden. Sit everybody down. The season's over with. We're not competitive. This team will not be competitive the rest of the season. You're literally just playing for pride, and I don't want to play for pride. I want to go ahead and get this season over with. Fire Joe Witt Jr. Find a new defensive coordinator, and find out if Dan Quinn's the problem or not. Like we gotta find out what the true problem is. Is it just Joe Witt Jr. or this is a Dan Quinn thing too? So hopefully we can find out what that going on because this ain't good enough, bro. Hey, give me one second. Hold on. Yeah, that's bad, bro. Um, yeah, I'm tired of talking about this defense though, and talking about this team. Let's talk about the lines real quick. The lines were phenomenal today. Jameer Gibbs is a dog. He's a dog. He's a dog. And Jared Goff lit us up. Did his thug thizzle. A. Hudson was getting pressure like when he wasn't on Laramie Tunzel. Josh Collins also bad. And I do want to talk about that very briefly. I think he will get better, but his rookie season been a season from heck. Like this has been bad for uh for Josh Collins Jr. He's extremely lean. He's not wrong position, but his lack of functional strength has been his biggest problem and his biggest weakness in his rear's ugly head. He's going to have to fix his functional strength in the offseason if he wants to be a better tackle. Because this is not good. Like his weakness is so weak that people are exploiting it and make it look easy. That's a problem. That's a huge problem, and I hope he can fix that. He's like the one weak link on the offensive line. Tyler Bianco wasn't good today either, but I've seen Tyler play better, and I think he will. But he was not getting any push in the run game at all. He was getting pushed in the run game. He was not good today. Cosme was pretty good for the most part. Didn't hear anything from him. Chris Paul was decent. He was okay. And then Towns was pretty much good every week. He's the one ultra consistent guy on this offensive line. And then Cosme probably the second most consistent guy. And then you'll probably say it's Tyler Biadasz and then Chris Paul. Then Tyler Biadasz been up and down. He's been a little bit of a weakness too on the offensive line at times. And then Conley's like the one true weak link almost every week. Like Conley's had about 2 or 3 good games, but the other 7 of the 10 games we have played, he's either mediocre or he's actually struggling. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. I don't know. I can't go live out of time anymore. I'm just have to just wait till I get home because I don't like this. This daggone thing is not responding to how my phone keeps moving and crap. Like it's not good. So I might just hold my phone and stay like this. But yeah, we need some comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this one. But yeah, this is not good enough. And I say we gotta move on from Joe Witt Jr. and then go from there. Should be Joe Witt's last game being our defensive coordinator after this Miami game. So, but here we go. Let's get Dial's thoughts real quick. Dial's gonna hop in here for a second. And we'll get his thoughts real quick.
Look, man. Before I watch an actual good game that's about to kick off between the Steelers and the Chargers, let me break this down, okay? Why are y'all complaining about the damn Commanders losing to the Lions, bro? I told you guys before the beginning of this year we were not beating the Lions. All right,
I knew we were winning the game.
Listen. I don't want to hear nothing about the damn defense. All right, we sucked before this damn game happened today. We got the Cowboys put 44 on us. The Chiefs scored 35 on us. The Detroit Seattle scored 38.
The Chiefs scored 28. The Dallas scored 44. We got multiple 40 birds put on us this season.
And I saw a stat that showed on I believe it was on Thursday Night Football. The Commanders have now played damn near over 800 snaps with trailing this year. They played over 800 snaps trailing. It just added on this year. They played before today's game. They had over 700 snaps playing behind. This is 800 now. The Commanders have. You know what the Commanders need to do to put their defense in position to succeed? Have a damn lead. All right, we haven't had a lead since the damn debacle against the Bears.
And even then, they gave it up. Still they gave it up, and they still gave it up.
Matter of fact, it's not against the Bears. They had the lead barely against the Cowboys before the Cowboys decided to turn on the acceleration button and blow us out. All right, I don't want to hear anything. I'm not trying to hear from Louis T. I ain't trying to hear from Rio. I ain't trying to hear from your boy Juan Gotti. I ain't trying to hear from Jalen Morgan. I ain't trying to hear from freaking Janky Rondo. I'm not trying to hear from the damn sports junkies, Linnell, Denton Day, everybody, bro. I don't want to hear nothing.
No Grant Mitchell.
No, B Mitch, I can live with.
I said my boy Grant Mitchell.
Grant Mitchell, him too. Tim, everybody. I don't want to
Tim,
hear nothing. I
everybody.
don't want to hear
What Grant
nothing.
do though?
No, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about the defense. You saw what the defense been doing the last 3 weeks before this game. All right, it's not like calm down, bro. We're not losing the Dolphins. I don't give a damn what
I ain't
anybody
gonna
says.
lie, bro. I ain't
No,
gonna lie,
no.
bro.
Do not get
I ain't
fooled.
gonna lie, bro. They
Do not
fight,
get
bro.
fooled by what happened today against the Bills. Do not get
I ain't
fooled
watched
by
the game. I just saw they was shutting them out
no,
from
no,
3 points.
don't
What
get
the heck
fooled by what
happened?
happened. No, don't get fooled by what happened to the Bills. The Bills didn't show up. That's what happened. Yes, the Dolphins won. Congratulations.
What?
Good for
They
them.
should have beat him if I showed up.
No, congratulations. Good for them. Golf clap.
I
No,
mean, it's also family business.
no,
You
it's a
don't
division
want
one.
to
Exactly. It's a
you
division
don't
one.
want to you don't want to take too much into that. It is
Yo,
family business. That's
you
true.
cannot do that. No, you can't do that. Shit. The Falcons have this
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hot take, bro. I think the Bills jolly mid fool.
outside of Josh Allen and James Cook. Who do they have?
Khalil Shakir, that's about it. I like Dalton Kincaid, but
Kincaid got hurt today.
he got hurt too.
He pulled his
Jesus Christ.
hamstring.
He's cooked there. The Bills might be cooked, bro.
No, they're not cooked. This is what I'm saying.
Cook winning they could
Everyone's
win that
complaining.
division. They're not winning the AFC East.
Listen,
They win that division.
everyone's complaining about the Commanders' defense. Did y'all not see what the 49ers put out today? They got their asses whooped by the Rams.
They definitely got spanked. That is
Yeah,
true.
they got spanked.
We saw the Cardinals today get obliterated.
Okay, the Cardinals had look. Seattle, they're front runners. The Seahawks are front runners. You know they front runners. So
Seattle was walking belt.
no, yes, they can be walking belt, but at the same time, they're front runners. Okay, they're front
They
runners.
can't play from behind. You
They
gotta get a
can't
lead
play
on
from
them.
behind. Exactly. Let's see them play from behind.
Let's see
So
them be down 14-0. See them down 21-0. See what
next
they can
week
do.
next week when they play the Rams, let's see how they do.
The Rams gonna beat them. I'm gonna stand on that.
Yeah, the Rams gonna beat them. So, but let me get back to the Commanders. The offense was not the problem. They barely had the
Oh
ball
heck
today.
no, they're not the problem. Absolutely not.
They barely had the ball today. It was the defense. They couldn't generate a pass rush, and the Lions ran for over 200 yards on them. So everybody who's complaining about the damn defense, I don't want to hear nothing tomorrow.
You don't want to hear no more.
I don't want to hear nothing tonight. I don't want to hear nothing tomorrow. I stamp on this. Anybody who's watching this, I'm telling y'all this right now. If y'all come out here saying fire Joe Whitt, Joe Whitt's not the problem. They don't have talent.
All right. I X's and O's. I agree with you. Joe Witt's not the problem.
They
I'm not
have the
disagreeing with that.
talent.
I'm not disagreeing with that dial. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I'm agreeing with that part, right? And I said that. I said this defense isn't that good. But these guys have checked out on this man, bro. Like Deron Payne's out here glassing dudes in the face. Niggas, dudes crashing out, bro. That's coaching, bro. Like when people just crashing out for no reason, not no reason, they getting belt, but they crashing out, fool. Like that's coaching, bro. They've been undisciplined all season. I think that's partly on Joe Witt's lap. And I'm also saying fire Joe Witt just because somebody get their hand on a pitchfork. I honestly, because you don't want to fire Dan Quinn.
And like
So
I said,
only I said Joe Witt.
and I
Somebody
like
get their hand on the
and
pitchfork.
like I said 2 years ago when y'all was asking for Jack Del Rio to get fired, who you gonna replace him with?
Good point. Good point. I mean, is Gus Bradley out there? I'll take Gus Bradley.
Okay, I would take Gus Bradley because they're under the same umbrella. That's it. It's the same umbrella.
True.
But I had to come on here, let you know that I'm not trying to hear any complaints about the damn defense. You knew what you was up against Detroit. Detroit is one of the best offenses in the league.
I was surprised they didn't score 50. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say that.
Detroit didn't punt today. What you want me to say?
Like I thought they scored 60 today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought they gonna score 60.
They didn't punt today. They didn't punt at all.
They did what we was doing early in 2024, not punting.
Look,
They doing what we were doing last year, not punting. That we getting that same treatment. Enjoy.
look. All I'm saying,
Dog might not punt next week either. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
look. All
Just
I'm saying
kidding.
is this, and if your audience and that's watching, don't come on the Tone stream complaining about the damn defense. You knew what you saw. You knew what was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen after Detroit lost to Minnesota last week. You knew what was going to happen. All right, don't come on here complaining about it. All right. Now, if we lose to the Dolphins next week, the season's basically over. They're 3-7. They still have a shot. But the way the NFC is looking right now, the NFC is more tougher this year than it was last year. So if you lose to the Dolphins next week, it's over. Simple as that. But to me, like, this ain't cold. I didn't think, Seattle was a must win, but next week you cannot lose to the Dolphins. The Dolphins have the same record as you. They have the
They
same
actually
record.
might go to Madrid and lose to these fools. I never thought this 2 weeks ago.
Let me explain. If they lose to the Dolphins, like I did 2 years ago when they lost to the damn Giants, I'm checking out. All right, you gotta do we gotta do content. But the thing is this: I don't do content on the Commanders. I do content on the whole NFL.
I hate it here. They lose to Miami, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm like, look here, bro. I'm not doing no more streams. Y'all would get all recorded videos.
Yeah, recorded videos, exactly. Recorded videos.
They gonna get 8-minute videos. They gonna be all recorded.
It's simple as this. And you ask what's next.
Thumbnail be done. I'm not doing this.
And you ask the question, what's next for the Commanders? The same thing I'm going to tell everybody. What's next for the Commanders is you better beat the Dolphins. That's what's next for the Commanders. The offense actually looked competent with Mariota today.
Yeah, I like what I saw from Treylon Burks today too. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
I like what I saw from Trey Burks.
Exactly. Cool. The offense was not the problem.
Cool.
Mariota didn't even turn the ball over. They just didn't have the ball.
Yeah, the ball.
So simple. As simple as this for the Commanders. If they play with the lead, they can win. They haven't played with a lead since in a long time. But I'm about to hop off. I want to focus on watching this Steelers Chargers game because it looks like it's about to be a defensive slugfest. So I'm gonna holler at you probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
I got a whole week off of work, so we can do these. We can do the podcast
Tuesday.
episodes whenever.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday. Oh yeah, by the way, Green Bay's beating fucking Detroit. Green Bay's beating fucking Philly tomorrow night. Screw y'all. Good night.
Have a good one, y'all.